My dad gave my college fund to my stepbrother, then asked me to thank him. I always believed my dad had my future planned out. Ever since I was a kid, he kept telling me, "Don't worry about college, I've got it covered." He wasn't rich, but he was responsible, and I trusted him. Every birthday, every family dinner, he'd mention the college fund like it was already secured. So I focused on my grades, worked hard, and got accepted into a really good university. It felt like everything was finally coming together. A week before enrollment, I sat down with him to talk about tuition payments. That's when things got weird. He kept avoiding eye contact, changing the subject, and saying things like, "We'll figure it out." I felt a knot forming in my stomach. Finally, I asked him directly, "Dad, the college fund, how much is there?" He went silent. Then he said something that didn't even feel real. "About that, I used it." I thought he meant partially, like maybe there was still something left. So I asked, "Okay, how much is left?" He looked me straight in the eyes and said, "Nothing." My entire body went cold. I couldn't even process what I had just heard. I asked him where the money went, and that's when the real shock hit me. He said he gave it to my stepbrother, Ryan. Apparently, Ryan wanted to start a business, and my dad thought it was a better investment. I just stared at him, waiting for him to realize how insane that sounded, but he didn't. Instead, he said something that made it even worse. "You're smart. You'll figure college out." He needed it more. I felt like the ground just disappeared under me. Years of trust, gone in one sentence. I asked him why he didn't even tell me before doing it, and he shrugged, saying, "I didn't think you'd react like this." That's when I snapped. I told him that money wasn't his to just give away. It was meant for my future. He got defensive and said, "I'm still your father. I can decide what's best for this family." That word, family, hit different now, because it was clear I wasn't part of it the way I thought I was. I left the house that night and stayed at a friend's place. Over the next few days, reality hit hard. I had no way to pay for college, no backup plan, nothing. Meanwhile, I found out Ryan's business was just some half-baked online store that barely lasted a month, and the money was completely gone. A week later, my dad called me and said something that still blows my mind. He told me I should be supportive and even thank him for teaching me independence. That was the moment I realized something important. He didn't feel guilty at all. So I made a decision. I took out loans, got a part-time job, and went to college on my own. It was hard, but I made it work. And from that day on, I stopped calling him dad.